What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Part-Time Nerd Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
Marty, man, what up?
Not much. How you doing, brother?
Just trying to get through the day. Just trying to get through this.
Oh man, oh man. We're here watching the 2025 Superman, the James Gunn edition. Uh, just came out last year on this one. We got a new Superman,
Mhm.
David Cornsweet, Rachel Brosnan, Lois Lane. Just to name a cut. Those are your two big main people in there. Um, I really enjoyed this movie. I to me this was a really good Superman movie. It's
Mm.
got everything that you want in a Superman movie. And I can just tell by your look and your
Mm.
comments that you don't agree with me. So we'll get into that. Before we get into it, what do you got for me?
Let's see. When Superman gets drawn into conflicts at home and abroad, his actions are questioned, giving tech billionaire Lex Luthor the opportunity to get the Man of Steel out of the way for good. Will intrepid reporter Lois Lane and Superman's four-legged companion Crypto be able to help him before it's too late?
So,
Kind of a weird one. I don't know. And released July 11th, 2025. $225 million budget. Again, is James Gunn directing. 2 hours and 10-minute runtime. PG-13.
yeah, yeah. For me, this was a really fun Superman movie. It incorporates a lot of the aspects of Superman that you like. It's got kind of some of that lightheartedness, that just natural innocence, that hope that you have with Superman. Um, I I feel like we got another upgrade for Lois in this one, in my opinion.
I thought we
Um,
went step. I thought we went a couple steps back on this
I
one.
don't think so.
You
I
got the
think
rest of
I
the
think it's
cast
just a
got
step.
upgraded.
Just a step. Um, I,
The
I
rest of the cast got upgraded. I'll tell you that.
Alan Tudyk is as number 4, the robot.
Mhm,
Great. Anytime you get Alan Tudyk in anything,
mhm.
I enjoy him. Um, you get uh, Guy Gardner in here, Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, the Justice Gang, or not the Justice Gang, right? Uh,
I like that name. You're in.
NoHo Hanks in this,
Oh,
right?
yes, yes,
Um,
yes.
just
He's so great.
Nicholas Holt. I did enjoy Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor in this.
I
I
was
think
so
it's a
tired
little
of
bit
seeing
of a different take on it, but I thought you got to see a lot of that intellectual side of Lex with this one,
Yeah.
where, like, he's got the clone that he creates, Ultraman, or whether you want to call him Bizarro, however you want to call him, right? That he's in full control of, and he's using him to. He's got all these moves programmed and trained into him
Mm.
because he's been studying Superman's fights for the last 3 years. When this movie starts, you get Superman. He's been Superman for 3 years now, and this is his first loss in a battle, right? And you just see Lex being able to he's just using that brain, right?
Mhm.
And knowing everything that Superman's gonna do. And then
It's
make
the
a
whole
comment like he
team.
knows what he's gonna do
Mm.
before he does it. He's like, yeah, that's because he's been studying his every move for the last 3 years.
It's got
Right.
everything down to like a keypad enter, E5, D4, all this kind of stuff,
Oh yeah.
different punches and kicks and moves and whatnot. And yeah,
Yeah. Um,
and like a video game.
yeah, you get Jimmy's back in this. We didn't have Jimmy Olsen in the last Superman movies. Jimmy's back. Uh
It's a kid. It's Skylar Gisondo or whatever you want to say his last name from Gemstones. It's
yeah,
Gideon. I loved it too.
Gideon.
And I saw him. I go, it's Gideon.
I thought he does a good job in this one.
Mhm.
Miss Tessmacher's back in this one. Um, from the original ones. But I I thought this movie was really fun. I really like the way David Cornsweet plays him. Um, as just that he just wants to, like, when he's having that interview with Lois, right? And Lois is interviewing him, and she's like, "So you just feel the need to just step in there?" He's like, "And you didn't consult anybody before doing this?" He's like, "People were gonna die." Like, he's like, "I stopped people from dying.
Mhm.
That's it. It wasn't." Some people watch this movie and they're like, "Oh, this movie became so political." It's not political to Superman. Just the stopping the conflict and things like that. A
Mhm.
lot of people were comparing it to other things going on.
Okay.
And for him, that's not what it is. For Superman, it's I saw an opportunity to stop people from dying, and that's what I did.
Yeah. He's always
Right.
trying to do the right thing, right? That's the thing with
Right.
Superman, right?
Yeah. The one thing that I did not like about this, I don't like the portrayal of his parents in this one.
Oh, they're
Um,
terrible. So dopey for some reason.
Yeah,
This
it
could be
was
the worst. I think it might be the worst.
it wasn't good.
Yeah.
You did have one good moment with him and his dad, where they're kinda having that little heart to heart, right?
Mhm.
But outside of that, they're portrayed as dumb,
Dumb
like
Hicks.
yeah, and you're just like, "That's not Ma and Pa Kent," like, it's a complete opposite, like, Pa, for example, is complete opposite of the last one, where the last one, he's like, "You should have let those kids die," right?
Yeah. Yeah. Costner wasn't playing around, man. He was
You're right. To where, you got KG playing him here from, Tenacious D, uh, but it just kinda comes across as kinda dumb, bumbling, whatever. I didn't really care for that portrayal, but everything else I really liked. I thought, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner was great because,
He's
if you know Guy Gardner from the comics, that's what he is. He's just a dick. Like,
yeah,
that's just
he
who
is
he is,
a
right?
total dick in this movie. It's crazy, man. I'm like, oh my god. And I think I got to see him. It was first in Peacemaker, right?
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like one of the guys from Peacemaker.
The last
Yeah,
season, at the very
last season.
beginning, Peacemaker's interviewing to be part of the group,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's him and Hawk Girl and Maxwell Lord, in it, which you see him a little bit towards the end of it,
Yeah.
but yeah, I thought I liked Mr. Terrific was cool. Seeing a real good iteration of him in live action. You had a version of him in the Arrowverse, the TV shows, the Green Arrow shows, and
Okay.
it was okay. Um, this version was much more like to the comics and, just he's a genius level guy that he doesn't have superpowers, it's his brain, right? And he's got his T spears that he uses, and you get a real good representation of how he uses the T spears, but also like how he's just like this genius level guy, and the one guy's like, "Hey, I can turn this off," where he's like, "I don't need your damn help. I'm Mr. Terrific."
I remember him from X-Men Origins, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. He's the
Yes.
Darwin guy. I think his name
Um,
is Darwin,
no, it
actually.
wasn't First Class.
First Class, X-Men
First
First
Class, yeah.
Class. Yeah.
Origins was the one where we had the, abortion of a Deadpool in.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it was First Class, which, played Darwin, which the way they killed him off was
It's
just kinda
stupid. It's
so
so
dumb.
dumb. Yeah.
It's just so dumb. I'm
Mhm,
glad he got to get a little redemption in the superhero world,
mhm,
in this one. But, yeah, you got Lex versus Superman, Lex kinda using and, like, this story bleeds into the last season of Peacemaker, right? With, Lex gets the cameo in it,
mhm.
and, you've got, Rick Flag Sr. in there, right? And the events of this kinda directly lead into the events of Peacemaker season 3? Is it 3 or 2?
Ooh,
2.
is it 2?
I
It
think
might
there's
be
2.
2, man.
There's 2.
I
Uh,
don't think we had 2 seasons of Rick Flag, did we? Wait,
no,
there's 3 seasons of Peacemaker?
there's 2, I think.
Just 2? Okay, so it's
I think
season
there was
3.
just 2, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, season 2.
Um, yeah, because we just had the 2 intros. The
Super
awesome
hit.
intro and then the,
Oh my god.
intro. But
First
yeah, so
Superman.
these events directly lead into that. So that's kinda, having seen Superman go into that, you're like, okay, you can kinda see where everything's going with it. Where they kinda continue on with what Lex is doing with the whole pocket dimension type thing, right? He's got this pocket dimension where he puts anyone who's wronged him. He's got ex-girlfriends in there and just all kinds of people in there. Um, but yeah, crypto's fun. I mean, everything crypto's in is it's fun,
I like
right?
he smashes all those cameras because that's how, he ultimately beats,
Yeah.
Bizarro or whatever. Yeah, he's like, "Get the toy." And he's like Yeah, dog's fun. It's always fun to have a dog running around in there, right?
Right. And when him and Lois are having that talk, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go turn myself in." She's like, "Why?" He's like, "Maybe it'll take me where the dog is." She's like, That's not your dog, and he's not even really a good dog, but he's alone, right? And I gotta do what I can, right?
He's not
And
even
that's
that great of a dog.
yeah. But again, that gets you to the core of what Superman is, and that's what you get with this. I feel like you get that really great core, and like at the end when he's the final battle with Lex, right? And he's telling him, and Lex is like, "You're an alien." He goes, "No, I'm human. Yes, I fail. I do this. That's what it means to be human. I am, and that's why I always win." because of.
Mm.
And I remember watching that in the theater the first time and just getting some chills when he's going through that speech, right? I don't know. I really enjoyed this movie. To me, this is the best Superman movie to date. I love the Man of Steel, but I think this is more true to Superman in the comics. Is where I'm going with this. Is it's just
Okay.
more true to that, more true to Superman the character. Um, Zack Snyder did a good job with Man of Steel, but again, he's just trying to set up this big opus epic type thing, and sometimes just forgets to just have a little fun with it. You're based off a comic book, right? So have a little fun with it. I think James Gunn does a good job of that, of balancing, you know, some humor with the seriousness. When he's sitting there having that talk with Lois and the Justice Gang is battling the sprite. He's like, "Do you think you need to go help them?" No, they got that. That's just a sprite, an interdimensional sprite, right? Um, and that fight's just going on the whole time while they're having this. And every once in a while, Lois is just kind of looking over, like, "You sure you don't want?"
You don't want to go out there? You're positive. All right.
It looks like they kind of, no, all right, okay, yeah.
What's his name? He's like, I put mittens on him. Look, he's got mittens on. Yeah, cooking.
Oh man, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with this movie. Um, I'm ready for it. Like they're filming The Man of Tomorrow now. You get to see Lex. There's already leaks out there with Lex in his super suit, right? His armor, his Lex armor, which is pretty awesome. I know I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited for what James Gunn is bringing to the DC universe. Um, I've enjoyed Peacemaker. I thought Peacemaker was great. And just to kind of see what else he brings to it. I don't know. What were some of your issues and problems with this?
The acting, it's kind of bad acting from
Okay.
Lois and Superman, and I was like, it just wasn't great. I don't know, I didn't like it, but I was on the other end of this because apparently everyone liked it. Right? IMDb 7 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 83%, Letterbox 3.8 out of 5. So obviously I'm alone when I'm like, but no, I just didn't like. I guess it is the acting. I just didn't like. I don't know what the hell
Okay.
is going on, but there was parts where I did chuckle. I thought it was funny. Um, Obviously with what's his name. We got him as Green Lantern here or whatever. But yeah,
Guy
Nathan
Gardner.
Fillion, Guy Gardner,
Yeah. When
he
he's
was
flipping
funny as
over
hell.
all the tanks and like
Yeah.
every other one's a middle finger.
It's just stupid stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
But there was some jokes in there. There were some funny parts. There's obviously some serious parts as well. I didn't. This is my second time trying to watch it. I gave up 30 minutes into it last time, and it wasn't just me. It was me and Lizzie. We're sitting there watching. I was like, "This is just awful." And she's like, "Yeah, this sucks. So let's just watch something else." And today I was like, "I got to leave it on." I mean, I'm working, but I got to leave it on. And I got through it, but like I said, it was tough sledding at some parts, but like I said, I did get some chuckles out of it, and it was fine. I'll watch the next one, I guess. Obviously,
Yeah. I mean, Gideon's great as Jimmy.
I
Like,
love him
and
as
it's just
Jimmy.
funny. All the girls love him, right? And
He's
he's
just
he's
full of
talking
so
about
much mail in
he's
this
got
thing.
Tess Mocker and his phone is mutant toes, right? And he says like, if you give me any information, he's like, well, if I give you this, Jimmy, we're gonna hang out this weekend, right? He's like,
How long?
how long? All weekend. All weekend.
He goes
Oh,
all weekend. Jesus. And she's trying to just send him something. She gets yanked out of the closet. I mean, that door flings open. She's like, and he's like, what happened to her? I don't know. She drops her phone in the toilet all the time.
all the
I don't
time,
know.
right?
He's like, nothing. Wasn't even concerned a little bit.
She's like, "How's your mom?" He's like, "She's fine." I really enjoyed meeting her. He's like, "You met her once." Like,
Uh, really enjoyed it though. Nailed it. Loved it. Great.
but yeah, that whole interaction was pretty funny to me. The dynamic between like Mr. Terrific and Superman was pretty good. Like when he finishes his battle with Ultraman, he's lying there and Mr. Terrific is yelling down. He's like, "Dude, what are you doing? We got to save the world. There's no time to lay down on job." He's like, "I'm not laying down. I'm doing important stuff." Like,
So get up. Let's go. Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, all in all, I did enjoy this one. Let's see here. Superman is a Superman movie I've been waiting years to see. David Cornsweet absolutely nails the character, brings back the hope, kindness, and optimism that makes Superman special. The movie is colorful, fun, and surprisingly heartfelt, even if it tries to juggle a few too many characters at times. Nicholas Holt is a great Lex Luthor. Crypto steals every scene he's in, and James Gunn finally gives us a Superman who feels like Superman again. Boom,
There you go. Yeah.
boom.
I'll
Got to
give it
put
a
him
half
back.
thumb. Like I'll give you one of these. I don't know. I'll probably
Yeah,
never watch it again, but I've
that's
tried to watch. I've watched it almost 2 times.
okay.
But it was
Yeah,
fine.
I don't know. Where do you rank this in your Superman movies?
Somewhere towards the bottom,
Oh my
like
gosh.
above Superman 3 and 4, above that other guy that played Batman. I don't know. It's down towards the bottom. In middle. We'll call it middle. Actually, it's towards the middle because I already
Towards
named
the
so many movies, so it's in the middle. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. All right.
Middle
Well,
Sandler. How about that?
what do you guys think about Superman? Are you on my side of it where you really enjoyed it, or are you over there on Rapid Dave's side where you're like, this is just sucks. This sucks. Everything sucks, and everyone sucks. I don't know. Um,
That's a direct quote.
it's a direct quote from you. When you watch anything these days. But anyways, let us know what you guys think about this. Leave it in the comments. We need to know. Help break this tie up, guys, because it's just I don't know. Let him know he's smoking crack or something. It's the only thing I can think of. But as always, guys, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.